Nature is beautiful, nature is powerful, and sometimes nature is deadly. Across our planet, there are places so extreme, so unpredictable, and so unforgiving that even the most experienced explorers approach them with fear and respect. These are locations where the ground itself can betray you, where the air can burn your lungs, and where survival depends on a thin line between preparation and luck. Some of these places look peaceful from a distance. Others look like scenes from another planet. But all of them share one thing in common. They remind humanity that nature is always in control. Today we journey to the most dangerous places in nature, locations that test the limits of the human body, the strength of the human mind, and the will to survive. This is not a story of fear. It is a story of respect, because these places exist not to threaten us, but to remind us how small we truly are. Death Valley is one of the hottest places on Earth. Located in California, this desert valley holds the record for the highest air temperature ever recorded on the planet. At first glance, Death Valley looks quiet and empty. Vast salt flats stretch across the land. Mountains shimmer in the distance. The sky appears endlessly blue. But beneath this beauty lies extreme danger. During summer, temperatures here can rise above 130 degrees Fahrenheit. The heat is so intense that it can damage vehicles, melt road signs, and drain the human body of water within minutes. In Death Valley, dehydration happens faster than people expect. Sweat evaporates almost instantly, making it difficult to notice how much water the body is losing. Many visitors underestimate the heat, believing they can handle it, until it's too late. The ground itself can burn exposed skin. Shoes can soften. Breathing becomes heavy and exhausting. Even standing still can feel overwhelming. Despite these dangers, Death Valley attracts visitors from around the world. They come to witness nature's extremes and to experience a place where survival depends on respect, preparation, and awareness. Here, the sun is not just light, it is a force. The Danakil Depression is one of the most extreme environments on Earth. Located in northeastern Ethiopia, it is a place where temperatures remain dangerously high year-round. This land is shaped by volcanic activity. The ground glows with bright colors: yellow sulfur, green minerals, and red salt flats. The air smells sharp and heavy. Acidic pools bubble from the Earth's surface. The heat here can exceed 120 degrees Fahrenheit, even without direct sunlight. The ground releases toxic gases, and the water found here is often unsafe to drink. Despite its beauty, the Danakil Depression is incredibly dangerous. The combination of heat, unstable ground, and volcanic activity makes survival extremely difficult without expert guidance. Yet people still visit this place. Scientists, photographers, and explorers, drawn by its otherworldly appearance. The Danakil Depression feels less like Earth and more like another planet, a reminder of how wild and untamed our world still is. The Amazon rainforest is one of the most beautiful places on Earth. It is also one of the most dangerous. Covering millions of square miles across South America, the Amazon is home to unmatched biodiversity. Towering trees, flowing rivers, and endless green landscapes create a breathtaking view. But beneath this beauty lies constant danger. The rainforest is filled with venomous creatures, unpredictable weather, and thick vegetation that makes navigation difficult. Getting lost in the Amazon can happen in minutes. Humidity drains energy quickly. Insects are everywhere. Rivers can flood suddenly, and medical help is often days away. Many people underestimate the Amazon because it looks alive and welcoming. But survival here depends on deep knowledge of the environment. The rainforest does not forgive mistakes. Mount Everest is the highest point on Earth. Standing at over 29,000 feet, it represents the ultimate challenge for climbers. But Everest is not just a mountain, it is a test of human limits. At extreme altitudes, oxygen becomes scarce. Breathing feels like trying to breathe through a thin straw. Every step requires effort. Simple movements feel exhausting. Temperatures drop far below freezing. Winds can reach hurricane strength. Weather changes without warning. Climbers face frostbite, exhaustion, and altitude sickness. Even with modern equipment, Everest remains extremely dangerous. Despite this, thousands attempt to climb it every year. Many succeed, some do not return. Everest stands as a reminder that reaching the top often comes with great risk. The Bermuda Triangle lies in the Atlantic Ocean, stretching between Florida, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. For decades, this region has been linked to mysterious disappearances of ships and aircraft. While science explains many of these events through weather patterns and navigation challenges, the area remains dangerous. Strong ocean currents, sudden storms, and unpredictable waves make travel difficult. Weather can change rapidly, creating hazardous conditions for sailors and pilots. The ocean here is deep and powerful. Once something is lost, recovery is extremely difficult. The Bermuda Triangle reminds us that the sea holds many secrets and demands respect. Snake Island, officially known as Ilha da Queimada Grande, is one of the most dangerous islands in the world. Located off the coast of Brazil, this island is home to thousands of highly venomous snakes. Some estimates suggest there is one snake per square meter in certain areas. Because of this, the Brazilian government restricts access to the island. Only scientists and authorized personnel are allowed to visit. The island is beautiful, with green forests and ocean views, but it is also extremely dangerous for humans. Nature here has claimed the land entirely. Lake Natron is one of the most unusual lakes on Earth. Its waters are highly alkaline, making them dangerous for many forms of life. The lake's bright red and orange colors come from minerals and microorganisms that thrive in extreme conditions. Animals that accidentally enter the lake often do not survive. The water can cause severe irritation to skin and eyes. Despite this, some species, like flamingos, have adapted to live near the lake. Lake Natron shows how nature can be both deadly and delicate at the same time. The Australian outback is vast, dry, and remote. Temperatures soar during the day and drop sharply at night. Water sources are scarce. Distances between towns are enormous. Getting lost here can be fatal. Rescue may take days or even weeks. The land looks open and simple, but survival requires deep knowledge of the environment. The outback teaches one powerful lesson: preparation is everything. The Arctic is one of the coldest places on Earth. Temperatures can drop far below freezing. Ice stretches as far as the eye can see. Storms arrive suddenly and visibility can disappear in seconds. Survival in the Arctic depends on proper gear, planning, and experience. Even then, nature remains unpredictable. The Arctic is quiet, beautiful, and incredibly dangerous. Hawaii is known for its beauty, but it is also home to active volcanoes. Molten rock flows slowly across the land, destroying everything in its path. Toxic gases can fill the air. The ground can collapse without warning. Volcanoes remind us that the Earth is alive and constantly changing. The most dangerous places in nature are not evil. They are not angry. They simply exist. These locations remind us of the power of the planet we call home. They teach respect, humility, and caution. Nature does not challenge us to conquer it, but to understand it. And as long as these places exist, they will continue to inspire awe, fear, and deep respect in all who dare to look closer.